This is the kids' farm. And what is this?
Auger.
How? I do not see an auger. Oh, that's sort of weird. Now for the ultimate cuteness. Puppies! Puppies, 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 puppies.
Hey guys! Kind of a wet, miserable day here today. We were looking for some rain and we're finally getting it, but it's pretty cold out there too, so it's gonna be an inside work kind of day. So I'm gonna work on replacing the barn alarm because it's acting up on us, and a couple other odd jobs like that. Ran out of corn at the big silo again, so I'm blowing corn across the yard. We'll have to clean that up today too, and we're supposed to get a load of soybean meal today. We'll have to unload that truck too. I gotta try and make some feed quick before that soybean meal truck shows up, because otherwise it won't all fit. I got the old barn chores done already this morning, and the guys are working away in the sow barn, so I'll go run and grab that alarm right now. Later this morning, when my daughter Hannah has done her online schooling, then me and her gotta go needle some pigs, so I'll show you that too. Start that back up when I get back. At the home farm here, we use about 8,000 bushels a month of corn. That big silo holds 16,000 bushels. So every 2 months I just fill that big one up. The smaller silo there is pretty leaky on the top. It leaks quite a bit of water, so we just fill it up once in the fall when we need all the storage. And then once it's empty, I don't fill it up again. I just keep using the big one. So every 2 months we got to blow corn across the yard.
Yellow.
Hey, you said you wanted champagne, right?
I think that won't even be open.
Oh, I'm too early?
Yeah, I think it doesn't open till 10 maybe.
Oh, whoops. But if they are open, just whatever kind of champagne?
Yeah. I don't know. Tell them I'm making peach bellinis and it says I just need champagne.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Dad, can we go in with you?
It's closed. Looks like a sad weekend for Dad and Mommy. I think I better fuel this thing up. Hey, Farmer Dan, have you ever ran it out of fuel while blowing corn across the yard? No. Game on! Gotta keep making feed. Yep. Okay, we got to do that one. Okay, why don't you explain what we're doing here, Hannah?
So first, you gotta needle it with the brown stuff, which is called gelfeterser, I think.
Iron, right?
Iron.
And what does that do?
It helps it grow.
Yeah,
Because they don't have enough iron, so you need to give them more.
exactly.
And then after that, you can do this, which is called depolysin or something.
Depocyllin or penicillin.
Oh, penicillin.
And what does that do? It's an antibiotic to help their umbilical cords heal up nicely.
Okay, so I needled it. And then this you spray in their mouth, which is called Baycox.
And what does Baycox do? It stops the pigs from getting scours called coccidiosis.
And then the jump start, did I already do that?
Nope.
Okay. The jump start just helps it grow.
Yeah.
That's why it's called jump start.
Gives them a big energy boost, right?
Yeah. And then this stuff does something to the umbilical cord.
What's it called?
Demeter?
No. So that's iodine.
Iodine. And
We
you go-
spray iodine on their umbilical cords to help it heal up nicely.
And then you put
There. Just that easy.
So then, once you've done everything, then you would write PID on the card. It looks like this. Oh, I just tripped over the
Yeah.
And then, I don't know what that stands for, but that's just a signal sort of that it's done. And you don't have to do that later.
Oh, so you know that you don't have to do this one again.
Yeah.
Cool, and what's this job called?
Day one.
Day ones, that's right.
Because you gotta do it the day they're born.
Yep.
When they're all skinny and stuff.
Yep. You get them off to a good start, right?
Yeah. Now open it again. I'm gonna strangle it.
Yeah.
Can I write the PID?
Sure. Got her done?
Yep. Does that look like an eye or is that?
That looks like PRB.
Oh, it's PID.
Okay. You know what would make this go a lot faster?
What?
If we go into time-lapse mode.
Oh.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
Then we'll be done in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All right, let's do it. We only have one rule around here, and those guys over there are breaking it.
So, we are going to. So, the guy over there is playing Nickelback, and that's not allowed. So, we're going to turn it on full blast so that he'll drown it out.
That's my girl. Lunchtime. Well, it's just trickling out there. I think there's a lump on top of the hole by the door here. So I'll figure that out after lunch. It's a good start. Still not enough soybean meal out of that bin, so I'm going to make some nurse sow feed. Well, Dad's gonna watch that bin and try and get the corn to come out quicker somehow. So hopefully it gets down low enough we can open the door and poke some of the lumps that are on top of those holes. But while he does that, I'll work away at getting this alarm switched out. So the reason we need an alarm in the pig barn is we use fans for ventilation. So those fans suck air and blow it out of the building, and the air comes in these inlets up here. So in order for there to be fresh air, we need those fans on, sucking air into the barn. These pigs produce like a pile of heat, so if those fans shut off and the pigs are nice and big like they are here, it'll get hot in here really quick, like half an hour, and you might have dead pigs already from it being so hot in here. So it's really important for us to have a working alarm in case the power goes off or some breakers pop or something. That alarm will know that the temperature in the room is getting too high, and it'll call our cell phones. When that happens, we rush here. It's like drop everything and come here as quick as you can to get the power back on. We have a standby generator for the sow barn, but for the finishing barns we use generators we hook up behind a tractor. So we have to race here, hook up the generator, and get these fans going, because there's not much time if the fans shut off before the pigs will be dying. So that's why this alarm's so critical, and that's why we thought if this old alarm isn't working 100%, we're just going to scrap it and get a new one, because we need to make sure we have a functioning alarm. This one was in the Agri Alert 2400. I think it's 1998. So we got 23 years out of it. So can't complain about that. It was a good alarm. The new one we're putting in is a Sensiphone 1400. This is what we have in 2 of the other barns, and it works really good. So basically the same idea as the old one, just a different company.
Enter number 5198119. 30 seconds. Hello. 5 2 now 17.
Well, phone line works. So that's good. Now we just got to make sure these wires that run to each controller for each room work. So each room has a controller We have a couple different styles in this barn, but this is kind of the most popular one. And it knows what the temperature in the room is, and it knows what the temperature is supposed to be in the room, like the set point, whatever you set it at. So if the actual temperature gets too much above what your set point is, it'll go into alarm mode and send a signal to that alarm, and then that alarm will call. So I'm gonna turn the set point way down so that it thinks it's supposed to be like 5 degrees in there, but it's gonna be 16 or something. And then it should go into alarm mode, and we'll see if it shows up as an alarm on the alarm. So when that light's on, that means, oh, there we go.
Zone 1. Alarm exists. It is now not okay. Zone
So that's
1.
good.
Alarm exists.
Well, I think I got that all set up. Let's see if we can get in this bin yet. No? Well, that sucks. That ain't good. Well, now I got almost nothing coming out. Maybe if I put that other section of hose on, I can open the door a little bit and kind of suck the corn out enough to get the door open. I'll give it a whirl. Whoa! Well, we were just getting that door open, and then the soybean meal truck showed up, so had to bail on that and unload him. Now it's supper time, so I better call her a day. Time for some tall, cool Budweisers. Have a good one.